Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Pack. I am a multiple six-figure Amazon seller if you guys didn't know. To all my new people out there, of course, if you're already a subscriber, I thank you. Welcome back. It feels like home here, right? It feels like home, nice and homey. So what's going on? What's good with y'all? And then if you guys are new, please subscribe, because I know a lot of you guys are not subscribed yet, but you could be subscribed and learning a lot about Amazon and making money online. So please do so. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about 5 things I wish I knew before I started a business. And I think these things are gonna be very insightful and helpful for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are beginners, have never started a business before, but there's an opportunity for everything, and I wanna prepare you guys. So I got my handy dandy phone and I got my hydro flask right here in case you're a little dry in the throat. And we're gonna go over these 5 things that I wish I knew. Let's go. So we're gonna start off with the number 1 thing that I wish I knew a little bit more about, and I wish I was prepared for about when I started a business. And this particularly pertains towards product-based businesses. If it's a service-based business, it doesn't really apply, but if we're selling products, physical products, shipping them to customers, cash flow. Cash flow is one of the biggest things I've underestimated when I started a business. Just when you think you have money, you don't, and then you think you have it again, and then you don't, and then you're halfway through the year and you're like, wow, where's my money at? And it's all tied up in inventory. So cash flow is a huge thing, especially for an Amazon FBA business. Money goes in, money goes out, money's being held in assets, and you have to keep it running, keep it moving if you want to make more money, and then also if you want the business to survive. The cash flow is literally the lifeline of the business, and if you don't have any cash flow, you don't have a business. So I wish I learned that I need to manage my cash a lot better, making sure that I have enough capital as well, and also saving money as well. Saving, prioritizing your money for business, personal, and taxes, of course. Number 2, something I wish I learned and I knew when starting a business was how I can become more resourceful, okay? And what does resourcefulness mean? This means being able to find answers yourself, right? And it's okay to have mentors and people that you look up to for guidance, but you don't want to rely on them for everything. You want to be able to find answers on your own so that you can problem solve, because you want to be able to rely on yourself. So being resourceful means relying on yourself and trusting yourself. And I think that's super, super key in being in business, is you have to be sure about yourself, trust your abilities to be able to find answers, because you're inevitably gonna run into problems. You're gonna run into things where you don't know, and you need to be able to find those answers somehow, whether it is asking like a mentor or somebody who's in the field, or literally doing something as simple as your Google search, or if you're in like a course or anything, going back to a course and rewatching certain things so you kind of get things better, right? So being resourceful is super key to be able to adapt and pivot through business, because you inevitably will run into a lot of problems. Be resourceful. Number 3 is creating a routine that keeps you accountable. So I've been kind of living on my own for over a year now and running my own business for over a year now. So it's been a challenge, at least in the beginning, it was a challenge to be able to manage myself and kind of keep myself accountable and make sure I get all the tasks done. So far I've been doing all right, because I'm still here and I've survived, right? Now, when you have a job, you have their hours and your duties that you can attend to. But when you have your own business and you're living off of your business, you have to be the person to be able to make your tasks and set your own hours and make sure your duties are done, right? And creating a routine that basically keeps you accountable is super key. So for me personally, I give myself 3 to 5 tasks that directly correlate to growing my businesses that will help, that I need to do. So I don't overwhelm myself and I don't underwhelm myself with my tasks. So making sure that I know what I need to do for the day, and I usually set this up like the night before, but knowing what I need to do for the day keeps me motivated and keeps me accountable to make sure I do the things I need to do. If I don't finish anything, I know I have the next day to do it as well. But that's kind of like how I set my routine. I kind of create my task, my power list, I like to call it, a power list, to be able to know what I'm doing moving forward, either the night before or the morning of. I create the power list. So if you guys need some routines or a way to get things done, create a power list every single day so you know exactly what you need to do for that day. And whatever time you have left after you finish it is free time to you. Number 4, this one, I'm sure a lot of business owners have gone through this. It's the dreaded taxes. Okay, taxes, good old Uncle Sam be hitting you with that bill, the IRS knocking on your door being like, hey yo, where my funds at? I'm catching you slacking right now. So yeah, taxes are definitely one of those things you want to get on check when you start making money. I don't think it's really necessary if you're just starting out. I really recommend if you're having like consistent revenue, consistent income, and you're growing, I definitely recommend getting a CPA ASAP, all right? Get a accountant for the love of God. Get yourself organized so you can, number one, write off a lot of your business expenses, and number two, not end up owing a fat bill to the IRS, all right? Yeah, last year, but I paid it this year. I paid $50,000 in taxes, all right? And this is me doing everything right. But the reason why I had to pay so many taxes is because I'm buying a house this year, so my income needs to show for it. So it's all of that. But I'm sure on a normal basis, when I'm not buying a house in a year, I could end up paying a lot less in taxes, right? So that's kind of the thing you guys need to definitely get on check once you start making income. Talk to a CPA, find a CPA who can kind of understand your business. They don't have to have prior experience in e-commerce, but it does help if they do, right? You just want to make sure that you talk to somebody who knows about that field of taxes so they can help you and kind of give you a better direction of things and then organize your taxes for you so you don't get a door or a phone call from the IRS. I was gonna say door knocking by the IRS, but I meant phone call. Okay, last thing that I wish I knew before starting a business is the importance of customer service. Not only in customer service about, you know, taking care if they have returns or whatever, but literally the customer service of them actually buying your product and the quality of your product itself. Having a great product, whether it's a service-based product or a physical-based product, you need to make sure you're always putting the customer first and seeing it from their point of view and their needs. Nobody cares about what you think about your product or your service. It matters what other people think about your services or your product. So make sure that you're always putting that first. Customer service is number one because it always leaves a good impression, right? I think one of my experiences with any great product that I've had always came down to great customer service. If they had phenomenal customer service, you notice it, right? You notice it immediately and it leads to more reviews, more good reviews, 5-star ratings, and more sales, and ultimately you making more money. If you have a fantastic product, fantastic customer service, it always works out that way. So always prioritize your customers first. And there you go. Those are the 5 things I wish I knew more about before I started an Amazon business or any business in particular. And I hope some of these were very insightful. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about these things, and what are some things you want to know about starting a business, or maybe you already have a business and maybe there's some things that I missed that you wish you knew before starting. Anyways, I love reading your guys' comments. I love talking to you guys on here. Thank you guys so much. We hit 12,000 subscribers recently, so I'm super happy about that. I'm gonna do some shameless plugs as well. Apply for my mentorship program for Amazon FBA if you are interested in that. I also have a free Amazon training guide for you guys as well that you can download. Link in the description, of course, as well as that. So those are all completely free. I also have a free training video that's connected to the free guide, so you guys can check that out. Link in the description, of course. And thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. It feels good to be back in YouTube. I just came back from Hawaii. I'm a little darker, I'm a little tanner, but we're back, right? We're back in action, and we're gonna have some more vlogs coming out. I'm super excited about things coming for the future. But thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for the love. And I will see you guys in the next one. As always, go make that money. I'll take care. Peace.